If you'd like to learn how to earn over $4,000 per month, then make sure you stick around, because now we're going to go into how to actually add a domain and also how to connect an email address within your sales funnel, right? Now I say sales funnel, but essentially this is all part of a series. So if you haven't seen the first part, make sure you go back, check. And of course, if you want to stay to the end, I'm going to put a link there where you can get the rest of this training. So stick around and I'll catch up with you real soon.
Right, so now we're going to talk about how we sort out your domain and also your email address. Now, not one to teach grandma to suck eggs here, because Clickfunnels does actually have some decent bits and pieces where you can actually learn from. So I'm going to link those to you and put videos in there as well. So if you want to go to account settings to start with, and then we want to head over to drop down here to domains, and that's going to give you an option on the top right to add a domain. If I clicked it right, yes I did. So we're going to go add a new domain. Now if we want to register with Clickfunnels themselves, now pros and cons. A new domain through Clickfunnels is going to cost $20 a year, and it does mean that kind of Clickfunnels, although it's yours, they still sort of like own it, if that makes sense. I don't know how it all works, but it could be difficult in the future if you want to take that domain somewhere else. But like I say, there's no additional setup required. This is the simplest way to do it if you're not tech minded at all, and you get this free SSL certificate, which just basically means it's security and all that sort of malarkey. So if you hit that, that's going to take you through to the next page where you just put a domain in and it tells you how much it is. Right, and as long as it's free. If we go back, we want to use your existing domain, then you're going to put that in there and then click on add domain. Now, there are some extra bits and pieces where you can actually go through and it shows you how to do it. So I'm going to put that video below so you can see how to do it. Now, another thing you're going to want to make sure is that you do have a custom email address for your domain, because again, that is going to make it look more professional to other people. So as you can see down here, I've already gone into my GoDaddy account. I've already set up my support email for this program, if you like, and I can add users to it. So if I need to do that, I can sign into the email. And then also, this normally costs about $5 a month if you go through GoDaddy itself, and also if it's through if you've got a domain through Clickfunnels themselves. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. So if I want to go to set up devices, so I've already created that. If I go on to set up devices, let's try manage, and it basically tells you how to set it up on your mobile, how to set it up on your desktop as well, and also how to create a custom signature, which is quite nice. It's because then you can have something special at the bottom of your email, so you don't have to keep writing it out each and every time. So that might be links to back to your domain, or it might be links to your other social media platforms and stuff like that. So it's pretty decent by doing it like that. And you can also add in a recovery email in case for some reason you get locked out or something happens, which is strange. Now, Clickfunnels themselves do actually have a full support and system which shows you how to actually add and set up a G Suite account and connect it with Clickfunnels. So if you're using a Clickfunnels own domain, then this is the route to go. And I'm going to create a button below so that you can actually do that and go ahead and sort it out. But like I said, initially I would suggest getting the domain through a third party. GoDaddy's decent. There's various others on the market, and more often than not you can find something cheap as chips, and like I say, you're good to go. It is an extra cost, but you've got to consider that running a business does cost money, and you do have to have these business expenses, and having your own domain and email is probably one of the most essential ones to have.
Still looking for that 4K a month, then make sure you watch this next video. It's going to be part of the series, and of course that way you can make sure that you get the best information. And of course, if it's for your first time here, then make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.